All the statistics show that depression and anxiety has been increasing at least 10% a year amongst teens since about 2010. And in recent years, the curve is increasing. It's getting steeper. And therefore, a lot of people are asking, what's gone wrong here? And the church has got to ask these questions as well. I think if we look at the cultural changes, it comes down to, I think, first of all, pressure. Our teens are under enormous pressure, academically especially, sports also. So there's pressure from parents, school, colleges, sometimes peers, sometimes themselves, and that puts an incredible stress on the body and the mind. So there's that huge pressure. There's instability. So our teens have been raised in a post 9/11 world. Wars, terrorism, bombings, school shootings, a lot of social instability, even our political institutions, very unstable and incredible tension, partisanship, sense of America coming apart. And that's, I think, in other countries as well. There's family instability, an awful lot of family breakdown. So that's another big part of this, instability. Thirdly, technology. The hyper-stimulation, the brain never getting downtime. Information overload. I don't think our brains were built to have so much data in it. And there's the cyberbullying aspect of it. You can't leave bullying behind you at school now. It comes into your bedroom with you. The comparisons in social media. So all that, the technology piece is another big contributor. And then lastly, is the spiritual piece. The lack of hope that many of our teens feel. They're guilty, they feel ashamed, they're worried, and yet they've got nothing to turn to. They don't know God, they don't know their Bible. They are living in a culture that despises religion or just says they're all the same. They don't know where they're at. They don't know how to get free from their habits. And especially I notice it amongst teens with pornography. It brings an awful lot of guilt and shame, and yet they don't know how to get rid of it. Addictions of various kinds, substance abuse. The future looks bleak. They don't have much hope. They don't have a reason to live, a purpose, meaning in life. Now, the gospel of Christ can answer all of these things. And in fact, it can affect all of these other areas as well. The pressure piece, the instability piece, the technology piece, and the spiritual piece as a whole. So I think that's where we want to start as a church. We want to start with addressing the spiritual needs, which will help in these other areas. But I think we can learn from the world, which is also worried about these areas, about how to help our teens cope better and therefore begin to bend this curve down again.